Right, okay, I'm sorry guys. No, I tried to save a snake, but he was a bit pissed off with me. He thought I'm attacking, you know, animals like that. Usually when they are in trouble, they protect themselves so they won't get into more trouble. And this snake was a bit like that, and I just wanted to save this snake. Someone threw it away in a nature. Anyway, so I got a bit bitter. It doesn't matter, just it's really ugly. So that's why I put a t-shirt on, because after someone see it, they might have imaginations about what am I doing, maybe. So, okay, right. And I love snakes. I love snakes. Well, I don't... I had 2 snakes with me in the house. But at the end, I give them away to someone else because for some reasons. So now I don't have them. I miss them a lot, but I think snakes are not really good animals to keep them at your place, you know, because the many reasons they can turn really badly. So now when my kids will come back, I don't want them around. In spite of that, my kids love snakes also. But no. I think I will buy a nice puppy later on, not now. So yeah. But I'm trying to be with a shelter, animal shelter. This is a couple, really nice couple. It's like a private shelter for any kind of animals. And after they try to heal them, and after they send them to a zoo. If it's a snake or like a wolf or something like that. They even had a wolf when I went to see them. So they just have a role to kind of transmission between the zoo and people who found these animals, you know. They are really nice people. Maybe I didn't ask, but I think I might try to put their website up. So if you want to give donations to this association, but you can go on a website and see what they do. And maybe I won't do it now because I don't know. I have to look for it. And I just want to put this video up as soon as possible because I'm late with readings. And I have another channel where I didn't put on a reading for a long time. I had to do stuff because some people try to create blockages, so I don't have too much free times, but I don't care. So the other channel I have to post also the videos. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah. Yeah. We have Scorpio. Excuse me, I have again a hiccup. Now I just prepare my tea or my coffee. Yeah, we have Scorpio, so we will do a reading for dear Scorpio. Okay? Right, twin flame readings. It was really interesting. I just talked to a Wiccan friend. He is Wiccan. And we were talking about a person who got a bit crazy in a mental institute. And this person is a witch also, like he is. And we were discussing, and why I'm talking about this, because I can feel some of you has this energy. I just take 5 minutes, okay? I won't take it long. But what we were talking about is when somebody does use witchcraft, you know, spell work and energy work, this occult stuff, you need to know something about this. When you use them excessively, the human mental can support it. Do you understand? So when you use a spell work and First of all, it has to be done with a spiritual ethic, even if it's dark magic. Do you understand? There are practitioners who's doing it for more than 30 years, 40 years, things like that. They are very wise, so they know how to do it, because it's not just you find a spell on internet or on Google or whatever, or Facebook or whatever. It's not just you find a spell and you just through a spell right and left and whatever. People do not understand. When somebody say you need to born to be a witch, it's not because it's in a bloodline. It's no. When you use esoteric manipulation, you need to have a wisdom that comes with it. You know the consequences. You know what is it coming from. But when you cast at least 30, 40 spells per day, and you spend all night or all afternoon, some of you don't work, and do spell work all day long, that is not normal. You will become crazy. Do you understand? And I talk with this Wiccan, and he's a Wiccan warlock or witch or male witch, or I don't know how to call it, but he's a really amazing person. Actually, he's on YouTube. He's doing tarot also, and we were discussing that. He said that Wiccan is a religion, a kind of religion that which is adopted, and there are most Wiccan who born into it, because sometimes there are Wiccan couples who has children and they grow up in this, okay, and they learn journaling, they learn working on their spirit, they working on their psyche to become someone whole, stable. They working on self-love, self-healing. They working on meditation, and even they are the everyday practice is praying. When you pray, you contact with a divine power that created universe. You can call it this person, this God, however you want, but what's happening is you are in contact with a divine power that created the universe, okay? And that is a praying, and some people meditating and contact with this divine power. Some people are praying and get into contact with this divine power, okay? But what's happening when you're praying, it's a safe place. It's a safe place where you can get emotionally heal, you get help, spiritual help from this divine power to deal with your problem, to develop, to do self-development, to get better as a human person, to get your soul on a higher level. So you work on yourself. Do you understand? You work on yourself. You ground yourself. You go out and you spend time in nature to ground yourself, or you do gardening. These people, this weekend person told me that it's a lifestyle. Okay, and that you cast spell is just a very small part of it. Okay, you do it maybe every day, but it's like a protection spell, healing spell. For this person, a love spell, they do not accept. I'm not talking about all Wiccan people, but this group of occult people, they do not accept doing harming other people. And also, if they do love spell, if they see there is a conflict, a situation where people can agree and hate each other, they send love to them. You understand, with this love spell, or someone wants to attract a soulmate. They want a love spell that attracts a soulmate, but not a specific person. But what you need to understand, every time when you do a spell work, it's an energy work. It's an esoteric manipulation that you send out in a universe, and or some people say you send it out in a field, on an ether, or whatever. And I won't give a lecture about this, but now scientists just start discovering that the ether it's called field sometimes. It's not just a black stuff, empty stuff, but there is something there. And there is this divine power there that is a space that we call a spiritual realm. Okay, scientists won't call it spiritual realm. They try to explain it scientifically, what is it, but they know now there is not empty and there is some energy in it. Okay, so what's happening when you do manipulation, energetic, or you do law of attraction shows or meditation and try to meditate on something to send out some energy in this ether or field or universe, you need to know that there is a basic law: what energy you send out, that will come back to you. So when you do hundreds of death spell, when you do hundreds of confusion spell, when you do a separation spell, when you do chaos spell on somebody, but not once, you know, even dark witches knows they can't do it for an excessive amount. They do it once or twice, and after they stop. They have the faith that it will work. Okay, but some people is like, oh, I can see that it works, so I redo it, I redo it, I redo it, I redo it, I redo it. And this woman did it hundreds of times, death spells on the same person, separate, actually a couple. She wanted to separate a couple, a man and a woman, because these are a twin flame couple. So she did lots of hundreds of separation spell, hundreds of chaos spell that they will hate each other, they walk away from each other, lots of things. And she did not just once, not just twice, but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. She went that far that she found somewhere a spell to summon some demons and send it on this couple. Donc she tried it, not just once, but so many times. And now she's totally drunk. She lost her mind, and she's done a state, excuse me, French, in a mental state of craziness, that she needs medication. She's dangerous for her own children. So she was locked up somewhere to get healed or try to get out of this mental prison she built for herself, because she didn't have the wisdom to understand you can't mess up with the ether, you can't mess up with the field, you can't send out shitty energies in excessively like that, because when it comes back, it will fucking hit you. Do you understand? When you send out hundreds of death spell, will come back to you. Maybe it's not you who will die. Maybe your grandmother. Maybe your father. Maybe your child. And after you say, oh my God, it's a black witch who did something. No, it's you. You send out to try to kill somebody with hundreds of death spells, and a person didn't die because maybe this person under divine protection, maybe this person is a light worker. So it's blocked. There is a shield that it can't go through. So what does, it's an energy. You send it out, it needs to go and find somewhere to stay. So imagine there is a shield that protecting this person divinely because it's a light worker. So the death spell is going like poof and turning back. And because it's you who send it out, not this person, your protection system, what you set up, does not work. So it comes back straight away into your life. And apparently this woman sent out some beauty spell for the woman in this twin couple to ruin the beauty of this person. And suddenly, in few months, she aged something 5-6 years. She aged very, very fast because all these spells came back, just went like that, turned back, and hundreds of them. She didn't do one or two, but hundreds of them. And this Wiccan guy told me that you can't do that. When you are real Wiccan witch or a warlock, but you're on positive side, it's a lifestyle, and it's not that you cast spell all day long. Excuse me, it's not like that. It's like you pray, you have a faith, you contact with nature, and what they do every day is grounding, meditating in the morning, contacting this divine power to get downloads. If they do spells, it's to protect themselves. themselves or heal themselves, or they are concerned about the earth, what's going on earth, that if they see suffering somewhere, they might cast a spell to help those people. So this kind of witch exists. So please, when you say witch, it's not always somebody who's harmful and it exists. I'm not saying they don't exist, do not misunderstand, but that's why there are misconceptions about witches, okay? Because when you say witch, everybody thinks somebody evil person who pact with the devil and, you know, this religious vision. And no, there exist, for example, Wiccan, and I forgot what is the other religion that I've lived, pagans and Wiccan. It's two different religions, and they are all witches in it, okay? After, you can be a bad one and good one, but you need to understand these are like any other kind of cultures or religion. You find extremists who are went really wrong with the belief, and there are ones who are good, and they want to help people. They want to help this earth to heal. And this guy we discussed that you just today, it's very fashionable that people find a spell somewhere and go home and do it. When you are not a witch, when you are not a Wiccan, not a pagan, not somebody who knows exactly what they're doing, because there is consequences, do you understand? Just because there is a poem, the spell is written down on a paper and you read it, it's not just something for fun. Okay, there is something that will happen. There will be consequences. There is energy work behind that you can understand. And when you do not understand, don't play around with it. Don't play around with it. And first of all, when you have a bad intention, and you apparently this woman lived with other people's energy. So she was like, was not able to have her authenticity. So she was stealing, in a way, like an energy vampire, the energy from other people, and build that energy in her personality. So she was not herself. She was stealing the personality of other people around her and try to build it on herself and projecting to people around her. That is who she is. And she did a huge mess, and finished in a mental hospital, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because it's never a good thing for a human being, you know. So you need to make sure that you are not obsessed with spell things and these witchy things that you read on Instagram or, I don't know, Pinterest. But we talk about that, first of all, when you send out a beauty spell, most of the beauty spell that correct witches send out, it's like making you have more self-confidence, loving yourself more, you know, it's based on that one. But when you send out a beauty spell that somebody would become ugly, excuse me, what kind of energy do you send out? Do you understand? After, don't be surprised if you send it to the wrong person, it will come back to you and you become 5-6 years old in 1 month. 5-6 years older, pardon. So, so this woman, very aged, and now she's on medications practically. Because she's started to hallucinate and she thinks there are demons around her and things like that. It's a very, very dark and crazy situation. And she became very, very crazy. You need to understand what you need to do is work on your soul, on yourself, so you flourish as a person, you flourish as even witches like that. I know a kind of magician, he's English. And he has an international school. There are warlocks and witches learning in it. And I discuss with person very often because he's a very, very wise person. And this is a person who would never, ever harm anybody with a spell. He knows everything about occultism. So me also, if I have a question, or I know somebody is attacking me or things like that, or I'm confused about something, because he's 50 something years old, and he started to do magic when he was 12 years old, and since that he's doing it. Okay, it's a lifestyle for him, and he's very wise, very stable, very down to earth, but in the same time using this energy really wisely. It's a very amazing. He has an energy extraordinary. You just draw to this energy because he's so wise and so good, so good intentioned person. Do you understand? And I like people like that because you can learn from them, and they actually, he's amazing. He's doing this school free. So nobody has to pay anything. Well, they can donate to the school, and there is lots of donation that is going on. But if somebody doesn't have money, they can still access to this knowledge. I found it really extraordinary, and he loves teaching. He loves because some people goes there who doesn't know things, and some people wants to become a witch, and if you go in this school, he just direct these people in a good direction, so they won't go in a negative and a dark side. And he's very stable and balanced, and I really like people like that. And why I'm talking about this on YouTube, because people get scared of these they can hear witchcraft, they think, oh my god, this is something ridiculous, or something really dark and devil and demonic and whatever. That's what you learn in a church. I did learn it also, but it's a different culture, do you understand? But it's not that is something all negative, because it's a lie. They are negative. They are dark witches who wants just to harm you. Yes, that exists. But you need to understand there are witches that are good, and witches that wants to help you when somebody ruins you and put some curses on you, and you are unlucky all the time. You don't understand how is it possible. They can help you to get out. And there are shamans also, but you need to know shamans also. Today I meet more and more shamans. They use their gifts and talent for the dark side, and it makes me really sad, because you get this gift from God, you get this gift from the universe to help people, to help this earth to get better, to heal itself. And I just don't understand how can people be idiot to use their gifts, they use their energy on the dark stuff, like destroying somebody. How does make somebody stronger and better if you destroy somebody? Why don't you work on yourself, build yourself up, and have your own shine? I do not understand why people don't do that. Do you understand? You want to do witchcraft? Fine, but do witchcraft on yourself, so you become more authentic. You get healed. So you get a spiritual awakening. So you could become really powerful on your own power, authenticity, to get to your higher self. You know that. You want to become a shaman? Fine, but use your shamanic power to become a better person. And when you obtain enough wisdom, and when you obtain enough knowledge, use that knowledge to help others, not to destroy, for God's sake. And after some people say, oh, there is no money in it, because today people pay a witch only if we destroy somebody. Okay? But listen, you have a contact with the universe, will give you business ideas, or maybe you need to work somewhere and get a job somewhere. Excuse me, how can you take so much money and cast a death spell on somebody? This is disgusting. Excuse me, I don't know why I had to talk about this, but I find this really important, that also people everyday people who do not understand what is witchcraft or shamanism, or I grew up as a Christian, and we were taught in church that, oh, every witch, every shaman, everybody, occultism is demonic. And now it's been many years now, I can see that no, there is a divine people in occult religions, occult places also, and many of them, and sometimes there are more of them than in churches. Okay, and some of them taught me all the religions. I had encountered really wise Muslim people. I learned lots of things about the Muslim religion, and I have all respect for them. Really, I understand many things. I'm not saying I understand all, because you need a lifetime to study this religion also, just like a Christian religion, just like Buddhism or Taoism or any kind of religion or Judaism. But I have now a bit of insight in almost every religion, and what I can see that all of them has its power. All of them has its divine force that capable to touch hearts and change lives, And this force is exactly the same force we can find on ether, that the science call it ether, or field, or universe, or this divine power, and it's the same power. And people wants to kill me when I say this is the same power in every religion, but every religion captures differently this power. But this power is divine power is very complex, and every religion just capture a part of it, because it's so complex that as human, it's really complicated to understand and capture all of it. Do you understand? But it's fine like that. That's give the beauty of human race. That's give the beauty of Earth, the cultures that are on Earth, and we have to respect it. But you need to understand not to judge people. So if somebody is a shaman, please do not judge. Somebody, if it's a witch, please do not judge. Somebody is a Buddhist, a Taoist, a Hindu, or do not judge. Okay? And go easy on witchcraft. When you have witchcraft everywhere, read about witchcraft and decide you become a witch. And then in a year, 2 years, you think you can cast spells on everybody and every time. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. You need years and years of knowledge, and even you can skip it, but if you want to skip it, you need to contact leaders who are very wise and learn from them. You understand? And then you do something, double check if it's okay, but don't double check with a witch who is on a dark side and never learned from anybody and going totally wrong on her life. Because there are solitary witches like that. If somebody is a solitary witch, I just get a bit funny, because first of all, I examine what kind of energy she's using, because sometimes these solitary witches goes really, really wrong along, and maybe they're doing it for 30, 40 years. So when you pay a witch like that, and that gives you an advice, will give you a better advice. You understand? And after you have to have your own moral. You have to have your own, you have to understand there is a spiritual ethic. And you need to use mentors who respect this spiritual ethic. Excuse me, guys, I needed to talk about this. It's really important. So when you play around with spells like that, be aware that it might cause your mental health will suffer. Your mental health will suffer if you don't know how to do it. I'm not talking about that it's written on white and black how to proceed the ritual. I'm not talking about that, because even a 6, 7 years old child can do it. They can read, they can do it, okay? They can light a candle, they can chant a poem. Everybody can do that, okay? But excuse me, behind that, they have to be a really important knowledge, and you need to know the consequences and what are you messing up with, what energy. Before I learned occultism, I was into self-development for almost 20 years. So I know all the big names who motivator speakers who are teaching all over the globe and as a motivator speaker and giving self-development lessons. I know many companies who's doing that, and I have contact with them. I used to have, now I keep it a bit lower, but I'm coming from this background, and I was also Christian. But because I always worked on myself, and I was surprised when I go in. I was talking with this magician who has this school, that the most important part of the lesson is self-development, and the same principles that people teaching, for example, to business people, you know, self-development. But there, teaching to witches and outside in the world, it's on other level. Do you understand? But the principle, the psychology behind, it's the same. That showed me how well grounded that, how shall I put this, teaching, what this guy is doing there. Because they want to know that what you put out on the ether or the field or the universe will come back. It's an energy exchange. Do you understand? And when you do spell work to stop the bad karma coming into your life, the only things you do is delay it a bit. And when you delay the karma, bad karma, then the effect of the spell work will wear out, and it will wear out because you can't keep on doing this spell work until the end of your life. If you do that, it will have a serious consequences. When you have to face with a bad karma, you need to stand up as the help of God or universe and face it. You don't have a choice. There will be consequences of that. Somebody has to hear. Somebody is doing spell work to keep back bad karma. You can't go on forever like that. That you need to understand. Bad karma is a lesson you need to learn. And if you don't learn it, you continue your life without this lesson, without this knowledge, and you will get into shit, more shit and shit and shit, because that lesson has to be already learned by you. Do you understand? I'm not saying that you should be happy for the bad karma. Excuse me, just a second. But you need to understand if the universe sent that bad karma into your life, because it's a lesson also. And this lesson, you need it to go on the next level. Simple as that. And if you don't go through it, you won't be able, never ever be able to step on the next level. That may be a better place, maybe a really blessed place where you will be really blessed and happy. Do you understand? Right, Scorpio, let's see. Oh yeah, forgot. Oh guys, I'm sorry. I talk so much that I forgot about this. So for this one at first, because this is a Twinflames Soulmates reading. Right. Okay. I'm sorry guys, I needed to talk about this because it's important. And I can feel the witches also watching me. Or maybe warlocks. And that is an issue, a problem for them. It's a problem. Or maybe you are not a witch, but do witchcraft time to time. We call them a weekend witches. Oh God. And now there is more and more fashionable, the Christian witches. I was really surprised. Actually, in this school, I met many of them. They stay Christian, but in the same time, they are witches. But they are good witches, don't they? Don't do cursing and things like that. But you know, there is a hunger in people to be able to resist, they are like me. They start studying occult sciences to be able to protect themselves. And because they find out there is people who's doing spells on them and energy work, and they want to have protection against that. So they go and they open themselves to occult sciences and learn and search for solutions how to protect themselves. And they gain lots of wisdom because of that. And I know there are Christians who wants to kill me, who hear me talking about this, but maybe I was like you 10 years ago. So I know what you must be going through. These are the Christians. If you give them a knife, they would kill me right now. Doesn't matter that it's a sinful things to do, and the Bible say you can't do that. If I say that the Christian witches exist, they would kill me now. You need to ask your question, where is your hate is coming from? Because the Bible teaching about love of God. Why did Jesus Christ died on a cross? Because of love, and apparently he took all sins on a cross, and it was a kind of love. So when you have hate in your heart and you pray to Jesus and God or Virgin Mary or whatever, avec hate, punish this person, rebuke this person, blah, 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 blah. Ask your question at first. Does this person hurt you? No. Does this person did spell on you? No. So what the fuck are you doing? Some Christians doesn't realize, but they are the worst dark witches that exist on earth. Because the evil intention they have in their heart, they praying with and put this evil energy out in the ether. And it will come back to them. And when it come back, they think somebody cursed them. No. It's the energy what you send out, and your God is not listening it, because it's not in a frequency of God, because God is love. And when it's not in love, not the same frequency than love it does not go to God, your prayer. When you pray to God, it won't go to God. Do you understand? Because it's not resonates with the frequency of God. God won't listen to you. Because it doesn't even go to God. It will go out in the ether and come back to you. So when you pray to God to ruin somebody's life, excuse me, you don't do better than a dark witch who's cursing somebody. It's the same. I don't care if you call yourself Christian, Muslim, or Hindu, or Jew. I don't care. When you pray really evil things on a person, and you think God will listen to you, you think God will punish that person, honestly, get real. Get real. You don't even know your own God. Or once in your life, read all the Bible at least. Because some of you are Christian for 10 years, 15 years, never ever read the Bible. An entire Bible, just certain verses. Excuse me, I had to say that because some of these people are watching me. And don't misunderstand, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging your religion because I respect it, okay? But please be realistic, okay? Like Jesus was. Right, Scorpio. Twin flames. Right, let's see. If it's too good to be true, then it is. Watch out for love bombing. They can't get you out of their mind. Yeah. Scorpio. They are missing you a lot. Listen to your hearts, not others. Leave the past in the past. Here. Excuse me, guys. I made a mistake there. Oh, God. J'ai oublié. Change your toxic ways so your twin could come in. Right, when I'm drawing this card, I have many energies I can feel, but there is one masculine energy that is very, very strong, guys. And this guy is really desperate. Okay, there is a bunch of messages for this person. Okay, you are in a karmic relationship. You try to break out of this karmic relationship many times, but somehow you go back. I have an impression you went back to this person, and you need to know this person is really pervert, narcissistic. The energy that comes out of this person keep you trapped. You don't realize. And what I'm seeing, you getting a bit in a panic mode that you lose your twin flame, and you want to get your twin flame, but I don't know, what did you imagine? I have an impression that your spirit guide is leaving you alone, and you take it as a betrayal. But what do you expect them to do? What do you expect them to do? You go back to your abuser, because this woman is an abuser. Do you understand? I don't care if physically doesn't hurt you, but the manipulation, what pervert narcissistic manipulation, the psychological, it's more than manipulation. It's like, you know, the dog of Pavlov. When you give a certain façon, a certain way of food, the dog learn. So next time it will obey you as you want. So that is what this woman is doing with you. Making you go through a mental transformation or brainwash, but on a soul level also, that she would be able to control you again and put so much pressure spiritually on you. I wouldn't be surprised if she does esoteric manipulation, that you feel like going crazy. And maybe you will go crazy if you continue like that. I have no idea why did you go back to this woman, because this is the place where you got hurt. This is the place where you can't heal, and that's why your spirit guides, there is one spirit guide who's with you since your birth, that is still with you and will stay with you. But you understand, you had so many of them with you, protecting you, and it's gone. There is no protection on you. Do you understand? Because you're not obeying God. God told you to come out of that. God told you to come out so you could heal from this trauma this woman caused you. And you're not doing it. You went back. And now you are trying to reach out for your twin flame with this toxic negative energy, and your twin flame is rejecting you. That makes this toxic, desperate energy much stronger. And you try to contact with the universe, but you can't, because the downloads is taken away from you, because you are not in a state, you're too low vibrational. The universe do not want you to use your gift like that. Because you are not pervert narcissistic, but now you operate like a pervert narcissistic. Do you understand? You're picking up the energy of this woman. You need to understand your situation. And if you come out from this relationship, you need to come out and stay alone. You might need to communicate with your twin flame, but not to sleep with her or get her pregnant or get her married or get in a love relationship with that, because with that person, it will be a disaster. It will be a disaster. You think it's the solution. It's not. You need to let karma do its job, teach you, and get healed and go through this painful situation. But what I'm seeing right now, or feeling energy, your karmic person exhausted you. So you are exhausted and you say, I don't want bad karma coming now because I can't take it. The first step you need to do, I don't know how you can do it, to get separated the source of abuse that put you in more and more in a trauma position. Do you understand? Because you can't get healed there. It's impossible. I don't know why did you go back. Many spiritual guides of you just give up. They don't want to waste their time with you. They want to, you need to understand there are other people who need desperately help. You are divine masculine. They wanted to help you. They've been on your side. You had so many times, so much aid and help to come out and start a new life and build yourself up and get out of the toxicity so you could reunite with your twin flame. And you're refusing, or you start working on this path and oops, suddenly you turn back. And all goes in a bin. And your spirit guides are fed up. Fucking fed up. Change your toxic ways so your twin could come in. Even if you chase your twin flame. Even if you practically harass, bully your twin flame, you won't have your twin flame. She will reject you. Simple as that. And don't try to have these techniques with her. Love bombing. Your twin is spiritual. Will see that something is fishy. We have to leave the past in the past. Heal. Do you understand? Some of you have children with this karmic, and children are caught up in this shitty, toxic soup shit. And you worry about them. You go back to protect the I understand. You need to understand that you risk your own, how shall I put this? I had to learn this when I lost my children, that if I don't take care of myself, I can't help my children. Do you understand? So you need to prioritize. You have to come out and take care of yourself at first. And I know you don't want to leave the children behind. You need to understand. You need to protect them from far. Do you understand? You need to protect them. The universe and the spirit guides are there to protect them. And also legally you need to do what it needs. If this karmic is dangerous for the kids, you need to ask legal help, of course. But if this karmic, in spite of what they do, a good mother, please do not separate from their children. Their children will have a mercy on them and God will protect them. Do you understand? But what I'm saying, you can't help your children until you are not stable. And right now you're going nuts, huh? Listen to your heart and not others. Stop listening to other people. But the problem is that now your spirit is in a chaos. So find a way to listen to universe. It's impossible for you right now. You have to somehow ground yourself. You need to get out from that house, spend, I don't know, go in a forest. I get some of you were in prison and thought that the prison was a bad karma, and in a way it was. But I know you will kill me for this saying that, but the spirit let you to go in prison so you can separate it from this karmic person, so you can have a certain awakening in prison. Do you understand? So you need a physical separation from this karmic person so you can get out from her energy, so the abuse would stop, so you can heal your trauma, come out of the trauma, and step into your own destiny. But please, please, when a process starts, don't go back because you ruin everything you worked really hard. That's why you're fucking exhausted. Do you understand? Right, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me, I need to drink time to time. Okay, I will put here the cards for you, Scorpio. Right, okay. Let's see what we have here. I don't know if you can see everything. We have the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. We have a Ten of Cups. We have a Knight of Cups. We have the Chariot. Okay. We have a Seven of Swords, pardon. Five of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Page of Wands. Right, that is your energy right now. Yeah, it's evident you are heartbroken. I think you might have had some rejection from your twin. It's possible. Excuse me. I try to put this in a way so you can see better. Yeah, you had might be some rejection the part of your twin, and you have a broken heart, and you're supposed to go through a gentle transformation. But I have an impression there is a Page of Cups. It's a person who try to steer this calm transformation away from you and make you lose it. Yeah. But in the same time, in the future, what we have cards that we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Can you imagine? You can have, it does not exist a tarot deck, better cards than these together. You have Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and a Knight of Cups coming up. So that is love. The love, highest form of love, okay, that exists, that is much stronger than the Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups is already very strong, okay, but this Ten of Cups is the top of kind of love that exists on earth, okay. It's almost like divine love, more than unconditional love. And Ten of Pentacles is happiness, abundance, riches, wealth, not just material, but psychological, emotional. That is the promise, and that's what you want, and you can feel it's there. Because spiritually it's there. And this person does not want you to have it. You understand? This person wants you to move from it with the energy of the Chariot. But the spirit wants you to move towards for it, not away from it. Do you understand? So what's going on with your twin flame or soulmate? Yeah. Oh shit. But I understand why are you panicking. Yeah, they're walking away. If you are a man, she is. If you are a woman, he is. They're walking away. What they're doing, they don't give love to anybody. The love they give to other people, now they put on themselves. We have a Three of Cups and Eight of Cups. They're walking away from everybody. Not just you, but everybody. Because they fed up with the situation. They want to concentrate on themselves and love themselves. Do you understand? And you are in a difficult situation here, and you feel like betrayed, left alone in a shit. And you think that this person should come back, somehow save you. Do you understand? You need to understand nobody will be able to save you. You need to learn to save yourself. Do you understand? I think this person tried to help you so many times, but it's like you not listening, you go back in the same shit to this same person. We have the Three of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, it's a soulmate connection, I think, not a twin flame. It's a soulmate connection, but a very strong one. We have the Moon. Yeah, on the side of your soulmate, there is lots of secrets, and you can feel that. But I have a feeling that your soulmate won't really reveal this secret, because they don't feel this secret safe with you. Do you understand? They think that you can hurt them with this secret. So that's why they don't really reveal it to you. They are conflicted about this connection. They think it's lost. I think they can see your state, that you are not capable to grow. You are not working on your purpose. You are not working on a way that the spirit wants you to. And they are disappointed. They are disappointed because they thought you will go and change. And they can feel this toxic energy. And you try to approach this person with this toxic energy. And it's horrible because this 10 Cups and 10 Pentacles is there. Is there. Why is the King of Pentacles reversed, Spirit? This connection is meant to be. You're supposed to be together. I have the impression your person is losing their financial stability, or there is a danger to lose their financial stability. Yeah, and they makes them conflicted in a mental prison. So they focus on trying to establish a kind of material stability, but they have lots of problem doing that for some reason. And they are very burdened because of that. And they don't need this drama, and certainly not your toxicity. Do you understand? So I think that's why they're walking away. Yeah, they are very protective. Very. You approach them with this toxic energy. Oh no, it won't work. You need to talk to them. I know you need to talk. I'm not saying no, because I think you need to talk. But don't expect a huge change. I think both of you needs to, I don't know. Let's see, what is the energy between these two persons? Telling me to change deck. Ten Pentacles. There is love between you. I have the impression, spiritual, you should be together already. And I think both of you messed up. Not just you, huh? Scorpio, both. Both of you messed up this 10 Pentacles between you. We have a 2 of Pentacles. We have a Page of Cups, right? Now there is some kind of love for each other deeply in your heart. That's why both of you are heartbroken and disappointed. And try to work on to get together, but you just don't get. Does not work. Blockages, blockages, blockages. And we have a 2 of Swords. That is a bit the same energy than 2 of Pentacles. Change is not happening because you are not capable to make decisions, because the situation is not ideal. And the situation is not ideal because both of you made wrong decisions. So what is the future for Scorpio? What's gonna happen? Oh God. We have the Hangman. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil. And a 6 of Swords. Well, your new beginning is blocked. Is blocked. Is blocked. And these 2 cards is not really promising. When the Wheel of Fortune is with the Devil, well, it's not a really good thing. I think it must be a bad karma who has to come into your life. And you can't take in a relationship a bad karma. Do you understand? But I will check it just in case if I don't read it well. The Wheel of Fortune and Devil, can you clarify, please? Five of Swords. Yeah, because of fights. There are fights around you. There is a chaos around you. And you are in a total disaster because you're trying to find a solution for this chaos and trying to not lose your soulmate. And you are just used up energetically in this chaos. It's too much. You know that your 10 Cups and 10 Pentacles is with this person. So you don't want to let this person go. But you know you can't get together right now. And at the same time, you desperately try to get separated from this situation and you can't. You just can't. You are blocked. You need to go hermit mode somewhere where there is not this abusive person. And try to listen to the universe and calm yourself down, ground yourself, purify yourself, and try to listen to the universe. What is the solution? Because it's so complicated and difficult. I have no idea. Excuse me, again the hiccup. You need to understand that. What is the future of this person? The person of Scorpio? The promise is there, Scorpion. And you can feel it spiritually, I think. And you think you will have this if you go around to your soulmate. This is coming in, but you need to go through the karma. And the karma is not staying with this woman. Do you understand? Some of you, it's finished. You should have moved already a long time ago. King of Wands. Four of Wands. Shoot. Who is this King of Wands, Spirit? What does this King of Wands want from the person? King of Wands, Knight of Wands. No, man. Ace of Pentacles. Who is this King of Wands? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, I think you can see this spiritual. That's why you're panicking, and I understand. Oh, God. Your person is a Queen of Wands, okay? And she's in the energy of a Nine of Pentacles right now. So she's single. She's quite well off financially. And she wants to be with someone and offer a cup of love to this person. And hoping to have these 10 cups with someone. And for a long time she thought it's you who is this person. But I will be honest with you, Scorpio. This chaos, your toxicity, everything get turned off this person. Even that they can feel this soul connection. They say, shit, I have my own shits, my toxic shits around me. I don't want to take up more. It's impossible. I don't want it. So they said, okay, I try to manifest my 10 cup with someone else. And this King of Wands is coming in and they want to marry this woman. I have an impression they know this person from the past. And this person, your person is not opening yet up 100% to marriage. Maybe it's only on a friendship level right now. But this guy wants to have a tower moment between you and this Queen of Wands. So he could come in. They want this Queen of Wands to be in a Five of Wands energy towards you. And honestly, when this Queen of Wands see your toxic energy, that you want to control her, you want to control the situation, you want to have her with every price, doesn't care, you don't care about her feelings or what she wants, you will achieve the opposite things what you want. And what you want is 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups that has been promised to you with this woman. You are in a Nine of Wands energy. You're stalking on her. Because you want to know, we have the Moon, the secrets that she's hiding. My question, what about your secrets? What about your secrets? You need to ground yourself and have an adult conversation with this Queen of Wands. But coming in, trying to have a relationship with her right now, will ruin everything. I'm not telling you to back up and start working on yourself and say nothing, because she will think it's finished. She thinks it's finished. But the solution is not running in and starting a relationship. Do you understand? It's not time for that. But what the solution is that you come in and you communicate. Maybe you need to open your heart and tell that you love her. Maybe you need to open up your heart chakra a bit, get vulnerable, and it will be fucking hard because you are in trauma at the moment. So I don't think you are capable to do that. You know what? Tell her. Tell her, I am in trauma. I'm healing right now from trauma. I'm not in a position to open up to you and get vulnerable. But I'm convinced that we together will have this. I have promised. Please wait for me until I fix this, or help me to get out. Maybe she says no because I have my own shit. But maybe she says, okay, let's stay friend. We talk time to time. We support each other psychologically. We support each other spiritually. And I will help you that way. Okay? But some of you even think this person will give you money to solve this problem. That is not the help that she needs to give you. The universe gave you already everything, that you can make enough money, that you can have stability in your life. Do you understand? You can do this alone, Scorpio. But you need to get spiritual. You need to put these toxic shit behavior things that in the past. Okay? And heal yourself so you could move with the spirit and find the ways to prosper, to get that 10 of Pentacles. Do you understand? Maybe she will help you psychologically or with advice or just supporting you. Sometimes when you're going through this shit, you just need somebody you can phone up, pour your heart out, and a person says, listen, I pray for you. I'm on your side and you can do it. Sometimes you need a kind of intimate cheerleader who says you are strong enough, you can do it. And it will give you a force. Because when this person says that, it gives you a kind of energy to go through things. You understand? I think if you want to have something from this woman, you need this kind of connection right now. Nothing else. You going on sexual relationship with her right now. That will be pure sex. She will be disappointed. You will be disappointed because emotionally you are not open to each other. It will be pure sex, nothing else. Do you understand? You have a very strong desire. So you say, I don't care, at least I get satisfaction. No, you won't get. You will feel like exactly like having a sex with a woman you don't have any feeling for. Because you are not open for the spiritual connection. You understand? It will be a disaster. She won't feel satisfied, not sexually, but emotionally. She will feel the same emptiness she felt with karmic partners. That's what you want her to feel? She will be disappointed and she say, shit, this is not my soulmate. This is not the right person. I don't feel safe. I don't feel loved. I feel emptiness. She will get out. You will lose her. And that's what you are fucking terrified of. And yes, you're right. You risk losing her because this guy coming in very strong. And this is a guy very stable, not toxic. And this woman will be really attracted by this guy. And this guy will offer marriage to her. This guy wants her also. And you need to understand, you need to show up the same or maybe stronger energy than this guy. But right now you are not in a state. Because until you are under the influence of this karmic person, you just can't be in the same state. And you can't get in and say to this woman, you are mine, I take you, I don't care what you think. You are mine. And force yourself on this like a pervert narcissist. She will run out of the world. She's fed up with pervert narcissistic people. She will feel it. She will resist it. So what will you do? You will tie her down. That is sick. Do you understand? Be an adult. Communicate. You need to open your heart. You need to tell how much you love her. You need to tell how much you love her and describe all this situation, even if you don't explain everything 100%, but roughly explain the situation that is really complicated and difficult and you're working on it, but you need more time and you love her and respect her, but you want to give her in your person something better or not better, but more conscious, more consciously elevated and stable. But right now you are not, and you are conscient of that. But you don't want to lose her, and you know that she's walking towards someone else. And tell her, honestly, listen, I love you. I don't want to lose you. Is that so painful saying that? Tell how you feel. Tell. With spying on her, who is in their life, what do they do, whatever, what will you get with that? You're wasting your time. The time what you spend with spying, you could spend it construing your, building your future, or ground yourself. Right, Scorpio, I need to finish this reading. So how do I finish this reading, Spirit? Okay, I think, oh yeah, we have that, I didn't take it out, but we have that before the sun. There is a victory, there is a happiness that can be between you two. That you're ruining it, staying with this karmic. Oh God, Scorpio, Scorpio. We have the Temperance, the Sword, Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, Judgment. You are under kind of judgment. You do some shitty stuff in the past, and there is a karma for it. I'm sorry. This needs to stop. You need to tell the truth. You need to come out from this karmic situation. I know there is a karma, bad karma that is going on. Your bad karma is not staying with this person. Do you understand? You think your bad karma that you need to take is staying with this person. No. It makes it worse. You need to tell the truth about this. You are very conflicted with this Eight of Swords. But there is a 3 cups of energy. There is many third party in your life. Gosh, Scorpio. Some of you have 2 women in your life. Some of you have 3 women. And some of you have not 1 child who was born recently, but 2. And a 3rd one is pregnant. You're in a big fucking mess. You need to tell the truth. You need to tell the truth. I know you risk that she will run away because so much mess and so much drama. She will be fed up, but you don't tell the truth. She will feel like you're hiding something and run away, and you will chase her into the arm of this King of Wands. Do you understand? Yeah, you will meet this guy, meet this woman. Yes, you will, because that's what you want, and the universe wants it also. And there is unconditional love between you. This woman loves you. Just because she's walking away, it's not that she does not love you. She loves you, but she's walking away because she can't take anymore this situation, and she has her own problems also, you know. This is the solution. I have the card, the Ace of Swords. You need to tell the truth about your feeling, how you feel about her. Tell the truth, what the spirit show you. Tell the truth that you believe you have 10 pentacles with her. And tell about the situation you are in. If you hurt this person, you need to apologize also. Be real. Do you understand? I don't know if she will reject you or not, but you have to understand in life sometimes you have rejection. Also, this woman knows who she is, and she wants to be loved by a certain way because she thinks she deserves to be loved like that. You might say it's egoist, but you are egoist also, because you want to be loved in a certain way, and you are convinced that only this woman who can do that. Maybe you're right. But what do you offer to this woman? Will you love her? the way she wants to be loved? Because right now this guy is in a state that he can offer everything. I'm not talking about financial stuff. I'm talking about emotional, psychological stability to support and love her the way she wants to be loved. Do you understand? That this guy is offering everything like that to her. And she wants to see that there is a possibility that she will have that with you, even if not now, but there is a possibility she will have that in the future with you. Do you understand? Oh, God. Okay, see if this Queen of Wands will refuse Scorpio. Is it possibility to meet someone else who Scorpio will have this 10 cup of love and 10 pentacles with someone else? Shit. No. Oh my God. At the moment, no. You need to listen to the spirit guides. And I have the 10 of Wands reversed. So what needs to die? This situation you are in. You need to get detached of this abusive person 100% and never go back to her. Never ever go back to her. So you need to, you can say whatever you want to this person. It's a pervert narcissistic, I think. You will never get rid of her. Do you understand? So they need to understand that whatever spell they do, energy work or manipulation, or some of you, she even made you lose your job. Just for you to be attached to them. The spirit telling you need to come out of this situation. If I was in your situation, even if it's a minuscule studio, I would rent out, even if it's just a minuscule studio, and start looking for a job. Or I know maybe you had your own business and ruined, or you had a high position. I don't care, but have a kind of job, maybe part-time job, where you can earn enough money to keep yourself up. And on the side, start to build yourself up and listen to the spirit, get spiritual. Sometimes keep the contact with this woman as a friend. Do you understand? And build yourself up so this 10 wands of situation will be reversed. Because what you are in right now has to die. That is the only way out. There is a huge potential in this connection, but right now you can't have it. But if you don't tell this person anything, just continue on your way, you will lose her. Because she will get married with this guy. Not straight away, but there will be a very strong bond formed between them. So you need to move right now and explain or communicate with this person. Okay? I really wish you well, because I can feel your energy that you are really in a trouble, really, really in a trouble, and you need help. Well, if you recognize your story in this, please send me an email, and I can pray for you if you want. That will give you a bit of support spiritually. I can't promise to fight your fight in your place, but I can pray for you. Just send me an email if you want, if you feel that you can open up sufficiently for for that, excuse me, sometimes I say French words. Oh, I have to stop doing this. But I just got really tired of this energy. This energy is very, very heavy, huh, Scorpio? You are, and you live in it every day. So no wonder why you are exhausted. You need help. You need help, Scorpio. Ask for help. So the spirit guides could come back and lead you out. But please, when you are outside of this, and when you are not with this person anyway, do not go back. Please, please, please. She will try to manipulate everything that you will be obliged to go back. Do not go back. Some of you are in this position and lost a huge amount of money and depend of this woman financially. So you're planning to rush into this woman so she could keep you out, and you hope you can take control somehow, and it's toxic. Do you understand? She will reject you. You need to come at least with a king of energy to this woman. If you come with an emperor, that will be better. But for that, you need to stand on your own feet and being independent of this abuser. Do you understand, Scorpio? And you need to leave this toxic energy behind, because she will feel it. She will fucking feel it, and you will have a problem. She will reject you. You will push her in an arm of kings of wands. You need to calm down. Yes, you have to come in. Yes, you have to talk with her. I don't know her reaction right now. I can't read her what she will do or say. It's depend of many things. She might help you. She might won't help you. I don't know. Ask universe. Be honest. Get together for a talk. And be honest, okay? Because I think if she see that you are honest, they will be honest with you also. And if there is a secret that is bothering you, ask about the secret. Okay? Right, okay, Scorpio, I have to go now. Please be wise and calm down a bit and try to raise your vibration, because this you can't stay like that for a long time, okay? And don't forget, bad karma is a temporary situation, and it's rather a course to learn something than a punishment. Do you understand? I send you lots of love, peace, and harmony, and wisdom, and healing, that all this energy would come into your life, and God and universe would help you. And I'm asking you also to be patient, because that won't happen in one day or a few hours, okay? Right, I'll let you go. Thank you for watching me. Take care. Bye.